And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the All-Stars taking on the All-Stars. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Well, it's a lot to ask a team to come back from down 2-0, but it's been done before, and I know they're not lacking in confidence, even in this tough situation, but it all starts with getting off to a good start in this one.
And when you're the team that holds the 2-0 edge in a 5-game series, you want to end the series right now.
Absolutely. Avoid any drama or doubt and finish the job.
It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Just about ready to roll. Our starting pitcher in this one, Jameson Taillon. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
All right, ready to go here. This is Brice Turang.
Second baseman, Brice Turang.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Makes the grab, one away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Fouled off left side.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Aaron Judge at the plate. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Judge matched a homer in his last game. Man at first, one away.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking. And Judge is down on strikes.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Outside. Ball one. Two outs.
That's ball two.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That's ball three.
Squirts away a little bit. Gunnar Henderson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-1. Late with the swing there.
Full count. 3-2.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
First
Gunnar
and second,
Henderson.
2 outs. Gunnar Henderson will hit next. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Henderson went deep in his most recent game. The 0-1. And that one clips the corner.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
0-2 now. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 2 left on. On to the bottom of the first. No score. And we're back. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. What should we keep an eye on here?
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs and support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in is the speedy Otto Lopez. Not even close there, and it's 1-0. Snell, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, and he works in a slider. And that's off the inside edge, and that's ball 2. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Let's check out their lineup for this must-win contest. And singing, their production in the postseason has been underwhelming.
It's usually not great to have your whole team below the Mendoza line, Boog. These bats have been ice cold, and if they don't want their season to end in disappointment, they're going to need to make some noise in this ball game.
Here's Miguel Andujar. First pitch misses. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at-bat to hit.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Turang handles, throws to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first. 2 away.
Designated hitter, Josh Naylor.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Josh Naylor. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. This one popped up. Witt sizes this one up, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Scoreless after 1. Third game of the division series. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Went with the sweeper for the strike. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Just off the inside corner, and the count is 1-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Hit in the air out to center field. Clark brings it in, and there's 1 away. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One out, base is empty. In the air, left field. Makes the grab for the second out.
Batting 8th, third baseman.
Here's Alex Bregman. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That one fouled off. Bregman launched a homer in his most recent game. The pitch. That misses the zone, and 1-1. Late on that fastball.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Off the mark there. The count now 2-2. And he gets Bregman. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Fastball for a strike. Check swing, called strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And ball one.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 6.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Owen Casey. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Casey goes 6 feet 3 inches, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was a second-round pick in 2020. drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
All over that one right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Jackson, the next to hit, and that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it falls. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. Now it's the shortstop, Luis Vasquez. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1. Vasquez knocked home 5 runs in his last game.
Man, a 5 RBI game like he had, that's pretty special. I only did that once, but I had 5 hits that day, and it came only 4 days after I had a 4 RBI game. Not trying to toot my horn, but it was a pretty good week.
Hit weakly on the ground. Turang. And that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now batting Mike Trout. Trout would reach 400 career homers with 1 more long ball. Tayo back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, let me say when he hits number 400, that's really special. Not even 70 players in MLB history have done it. Al Kaline didn't. Neither did Joe DiMaggio, Larry Walker, Jim Rice, Orlando Cepeda, or Tony Perez. And all of those guys are Hall of Fame sluggers.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Turang in the box now. No balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1. There's the strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Ripped to third. Tosses across to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Witt tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. 2 outs. And it remains 2-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And now the center fielder, Denzel Clark. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Next offering is downstairs. Breaking ball misses down and away.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball left side. Oh, he gloves it from his knees. The throw. And they get the out.
A quick move to his left. Fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it. Then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
And now here is Otto Lopez. He swings and fouls one off. Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Miguel
2 down, bases empty.
Andujar.
At the plate, Miguel Andujar grounded out his first time up. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. That one missed. Josh Naylor in the on-deck circle. 2 outs, bases empty. And that's ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Designated hitter.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Over 1 so far. And the slider just misses.
1-0.
Andujar leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. Clips the corner. 2-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. He's got it, and that's the inning. Out of the 4th, stepping in the long ball threat, Aaron Judge. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And the pitch is outside, ball one.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Alonso in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Base is empty, one away here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a polar bear strikes out.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Gunnar Henderson digs in now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Tap foul at the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Back here at Daikin Park, bottom 4, here is Freddie Freeman.
Freeman.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
So up next, Abraham Toro. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. In the air, right field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Owen
Now it's the
Casey.
right fielder, Owen Casey. Doubled in his first AB. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no
2 down,
strike.
nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that is cut on and missed. And the count even at 1.
1-1.
That one is upstairs.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Check swing, called strike.
2-2 now.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite a
things off,
pitcher's duel
catcher,
so far.
Will
Here's how the
Smith.
starters have performed up to this point. Slice to right, and it stays fair.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Fly to left his first time. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Smith on at first, nobody out. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
0-2 now. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it's into the gap. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive
Now back,
base hits for
third
this team.
baseman,
Put a pretty good
Alex
jolt
Bregman.
into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now it's Alex Bregman. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that one fouled off.
That's outside.
First and second, no outs. And we're in the top of the 5th. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he gets Bregman. And that is a big first out. Pretty impressive
Now
lineup.
batting,
Mike
left
Trout
fielder,
getting this far down in the order. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Just missed. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fired to second. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Third game of the division
Leading off,
series.
catcher,
And here's Alex Jackson.
Alex Jackson.
And he pumps it a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Luis Vasquez. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. Just missed. That one fouled off, 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's the center fielder, Denzel Clark. Grounded out his first time up. That one missing inside. And that's fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Got him swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
And here is Otto Lopez.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that one fouled off. And that's too high. Runner at second, 2 down. Fades another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here in Houston, here's the second baseman, Bryce Turang. Tayo back to work. Fought off foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next pitch is outside. And that one off the outside edge. And a ground ball to first. Freeman takes it to the bag, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr., 1 for 2. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that skips into dirt. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a good eye there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
on the inside corner for called strike 3. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
It's Aaron Judge now. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. That clips the corner. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Cut out and miss, struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Canada had the lead 1-0. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Down the left fielder, Miguel Andujar. A little out front there as he swings through it.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Pro Armstrong snags it, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter,
and the batter now, Josh Naylor. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. That one the other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman. Freddie
2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman now at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, third baseman, Abraham.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Abraham Toro. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you drag back to the dugout.
Check swing, and he went. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one out to right. Judge is under it. And that will end the inning. Back here in Houston, here's Pete Alonso.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
That's in there. Strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matt Brash, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Zastryzny warming up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. Fastball for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And a breaking ball misses outside. On the corner for a strike, and it's 1-2. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 3. Just missed.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Outside low, and now it's 3-2. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. On to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Smith in the box again, takes a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Way high with that one. And the count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. That's all for Jameson Taillon, and he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound, and we'll have a new arm for you in a minute.
Now pitching.
On the mound now, Rob Zastryzny.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Runner at first with 2 away. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. And a foul ball.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. With the tying run on at first here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3rd out. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Mason Miller preparing to come on if needed. Hader getting cranked up as well. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Towards first, and it's off the bag. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Blake Snell will depart, and he exits in line for the loss, but overall he pitched pretty well. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. Devin Williams into the game.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Man at first, digging in, Alex Jackson. Williams picks over. Casey back on a dive. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Next offering upstairs. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one's in there, and it's 2-1. And strike 2.
2-2 count.
Here's a 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the shortstop, Luis Vasquez.
Luis Vasquez.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. The throw won't get there in time. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
2 on, 1 out. And now the center fielder, Denzel Clark. And he takes one right on the black.
1-1. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And that is out of play. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's a ball. Swinging a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. Going, gone. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So digging in, Otto Lopez. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one misses. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And another ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Just missed.
That pitch is out.
Center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And makes the grab. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
Now
Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Andujar.
So up next, Miguel Andujar. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add a run. It's 5-zip.
They wasted no time in that at bat. Swinged at the first pitch, and he punished it. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over. Stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Devin Williams won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Tommy Kahnle gets the ball now.
Now pitching, Tommy Kahnle.
Base is empty with 2 away. Next to hit, Josh Naylor. 0 for 3 in this one. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Trout makes the grab on the run. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Ready to begin the 8th. And now it's Alex Bregman. Zastryzny in his 3rd season, 32 years old, and he was born in Canada. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Eric Sabrowski is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Bachman also throwing. That's out to center field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here's Mike Trout. Out to center. Clark sizing this one up. Corrals it. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. And there's a foul ball. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Now the third baseman, Abraham Toro. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Runner takes off. Swinging a foul straight back. And that one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Owen Casey
fielder.
getting ready to hit.
Owen Casey.
Line to left, and foul ball. Delia 1. Foul ball. Freeman stands at first with 1 out. That's to third. Bregman. No throw, and everyone is safe.
Now batting, catcher, Alex Jackson.
Here's the catcher to hit, Alex Jackson. Breaking ball inside, and that is ball 1. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here's a 2-0. And that one is inside. There's a strike, and it's 3-1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Helpful.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Crow Armstrong ranges back. And that one is out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 8-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tommy Kahnle departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Kyle Finnegan. Base is empty, 1 away. Luis Vasquez, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Still only one out here in the inning. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Denzel Clark. He's already homered here in this one.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Movement in the bullpen. Josh Hader, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now an 8-0 game. This is the American League Division Series on the show. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Zastryzny back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive. Lopez throws to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Mike Soroka up and loosening in the pen. Castillo also getting ready. Judge waits. Liner caught at second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
So it's their last chance in this one. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And that's outside. And 1-1. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 strike away. Way inside.
That's inside.
That one ripped. Pulls it in, and that's the ball game.
In an elimination game, you see your season quickly coming to an end. It can be a bit nerve-wracking, but they were able to settle things down, come out and play really good baseball in this one. They get the win, and the series continues. Who knows? Maybe they'll get right back in it.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.